Afternoon, lads and gents. So I'm sure you already know about our Lord and Savior, CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964. It's Jeffrey Bezos. I swear on everything, I would never have learned anything about Jeffrey Bezos if it weren't for Bo Burnham. Anyway, today we're going over unhinged Amazon reviews. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's see. I don't really remember the context of this one, but Casey says, "Okay, boomer." This is the most boomer book I've ever read. It's almost a bingo card. Snowflake, wham, participation medals, you're blaming everyone but yourself. Capitalism is okay, actually, etc., etc., etc. I really wish I had context for this one because this sounds like a hilarious read. Alright, we have Cyphus, who purchased the UFO detector. Ooh. An internal magnetometer interface with a microcontroller for 24/7 monitoring for magnetic anomalies that have been reported with many UFO sightings. Electronics. And of course, Cyphus says 1 star is too much for this product. Oh, I wonder what happened. I don't know if this is a scam or if mine was broken, but it doesn't work and I am still getting abducted by UFOs on a regular basis. How often is regular? Because if it's happening too often, you might want to talk to someone, maybe hit up your local police station and ask them about what's going on. Just be like, hey, I'm getting abducted. I wonder if you guys can do something for me about this. Gonna move on now. Alright, Sir Chubbs says, "I wear this mask to sing lullabies to my children. An overhead rubber penguin mask, happy feet, animal, fancy dress, toy. I wear this mask to sing lullabies to my children. They are terrified of the mask. Whenever they protest about their bedtime or ask too many sweets, I whip on the mask and they soon know who is the Penguin King." Okay. I thought this was to help them get to sleep, but if it's scaring them to sleep, I guess it's doing its job? I don't... You heard it here first, kids. Sir Chubb says if you need your children to sleep, get a penguin mask. Alright, Travis M. Best rated a 1-star review to something I believe was a Roomba, or at least the equivalent of a Roomba. He said, "Very disappointed. Oh no, Travis, what happened? We named ours Bob, and let me tell you, he wasn't the hard-working man I was hoping for. Bob spent most of his employment driving from one random side of the house to the other like a junkie looking for his next fix. His actual cleaning was minimal at best, and he couldn't find his docking station to save his life. In the week I had Bob, he never finished a cleaning cycle. One day while at work, the app texted me to say Bob needed my assistance because he was stuck on a cliff. Worried for Bob's safety, I come home to find him passed out in the middle of the dining room rug. That night, the family said goodbye to Bob once and for all." Why did they say it like that? What did they do to Bob? Did you guys hurt Bob or something? I don't like the way they said that. Alright, C. Mangan says this is chick repellent, this being the officially licensed Star Wars Luke Skywalker ceremonial jacket with the Medal of Yavin for males, and it's a toy. Alright, I was tired of getting hit on by beautiful women every time I went out in public, and then I bought this jacket. Problem solved. Yo, I don't think that was a problem to begin with, but, keep going, I guess. I must add that this jacket's repellent powers are infinitely multiplied when coupled with the included Medal of Yavin. Without it, the untrained female eye may confuse this ceremonial jacket with a Justin Timberlake-style biker coat. I can't say anything about that. I don't remember what Justin Timberlake looks like. So if you're the type of guy who prefers to sit in the corner of a bar sipping a Mike's Hard Lemonade while playing touchscreen erotic photo hunt without any interruptions, you need to get this jacket. The 7-year-olds in Shanghai who made this... Oh my god. The 7-year-olds in Shanghai who made this must own article of clothing. Didn't grind out this bad boy for nothing. Okay. Shout out to the 7-year-olds in Shanghai. Good job, guys. Alright, now we have Zubaz pants for only $34.95. Those are some pants. Those are definitely pants. Who knows? Alright. Alan E. Schmidt says, I was searching for clothes that speak to me. These pants not only spoke to me, they entered my soul and transformed me. When I get out of my, how can we censor this? We're gonna say flying. When I get out of my flying 78 Camaro wearing these bad boys, there's no question who the boss man is. You can easily go commando in these and feel even more manly. Your junk swings freely and using the restroom is that much easier. Accessories to consider. Flannel shirt with the sleeves cut off, the don't mess with me look. Flip-flops, the casual I'm too lazy to get fully dressed look. Baseball helmet with 2 beer can holders on the sides. No context for that one? Okay. Ball cap worn backwards or to the side. You know I'm cool. You know, Mr. Schmidt, you do sound like a very cool dude. I think we would be great friends. 321 people found this helpful. 321 out of 341. Oh, those poor other 20 people. They're not gonna be cool enough this summer. Alright, Mrs. Toledo says this banana slicer saved her marriage. What can I say about the 57 1B banana slicer that hasn't already been said about the wheel, penicillin, or the iPhone? This is one of the greatest inventions of all time. My husband and I would argue constantly over who had to cut the day's banana slices. Oh, you guys eat bananas every day? It's one of those chores who no one wants to do. It doesn't take that long to slice a banana. You can do it in like less than a minute. You know the old, I spent the entire day rearing our children. Maybe you can pitch in a little and cut these bananas. And of course, you think I have the energy to sleep over your dang bananas? I work a 12-hour shift just to come home to this? These are the things that can destroy an entire relationship. If that's what's gonna destroy your relationship, I don't know if that's a very strong relationship. It got to the point where our children could sense the tension. The minute I heard our 6-year-old daughter in her bedroom reenacting our daily banana fight with her Barbie dolls, I knew we had to make a change. That's when I found the 57 1B banana slicer. Our marriage has never been healthier, and we even incorporated it into our lovemaking. Thanks, 57 1B banana slicer. I don't know if that last thing was what it was intended for, but you know, congratulations, Mrs. Toledo. I'm glad you guys have figured yourselves out. And all it took was your daughter reenacting a daily banana slicing fight with her Barbie dolls. Alright, so now we have Creative Arts by Charles Leonard Glitter, 16 ounces, 1 pound bottle, multicolor number offers product. Okay, this was bought by Brian Spatz, and he says they're great for more than just arts and crafts. So I wake up in the middle of the night in my 2-bedroom apartment. I find my roommate passed out face down on the wooden floor. I think nothing of it and go back to sleep. The next morning, I wake up to go to work and there was a homeless guy asleep on my couch. My roommate woke up still drunk and had made friends with a bum. And this is the second time he had let a stranger off the street just stroll in and pass out. Great. Your roommate must be really charismatic if he can just like... Is this something he does regularly? Just invites homeless people to spend the night on you guys' couch? Because, you know, I think that's pretty great, you know? I'm impressed. I'd like to do something like that. You were probably thinking, what does this have to do with my arts and crafting? Well, I bought this product and proceeded to cover everything my roommate owns in glitter. Every t-shirt, every book, every pair of shoes, his bed. I covered his entire life in glitter. He will have glitter in every crevice of his existence until he dies. Oh my god, you are a monster. I can't stand glitter. It gets everywhere and it'll never go away. Jesus, he'll move to a new house and have all new stuff and he'll still have glitter coming out of his crack whenever he farts. That poor man. Did some track out all over my apartment? Yes. Does the carpet look like a Care Bear farted all over it? Yes. Did he threaten to kill me? Sure. But will he ever let another stranger sleep on the couch? No. Will I ever have to worry about a random guy off the street murdering me in the night? No. All this security for just $12.44. Unbelievable, staggering value. Cannot recommend enough. Thank you, Mr. Spats. I guess this will be good for, I don't know, security. Who needs security cameras in a system when you can just have glitter everywhere in every inch of your home? Okay, so by far, I think I've saved the most unhinged and crazy one for last, because, you know, save the best for last and whatever that junk is. This one was written by not actually Steve, and he says this stun gun is amazing. I purchased this after I was confronted by some punks demanding that I hand over my money. I'm a relatively fit guy, but I was no match for them. That is when I realized that I need to protect myself. The day after I bought this product, I went to the very same Walmart parking lot when I was first mugged. I approached the group of hooligans standing outside the entrance, concealing my secret weapon. I coolly asked, "Remember me?" One of them looked up and said, "Have you come back to buy some more Samoas or Thin Mints? My Girl Scout troop needs to raise more money." I replied with, "You're not taking my money this time." "But sir, they're delicious," she said. Oh my god, they're children, Steve. Or, well, that's not Steve. They're children, random reviewer. I whipped out my knuckle blaster stun gun hand and shouted, "Wrong move!" The 5 Girl Scouts ran away screaming. As I pounded my chest in victory, I accidentally activated the stun gun and applied 950,000 volts to my right nipple. I woke up 4 hours later to the sound of heavy footsteps. Those Girl Scouts had brought their fathers, but I was ready. I lunged at the largest one with the cry of, "Raggle Fraggle! Raggle Fraggle!" and hit him in the stomach. He hit the ground harder than a fat kid on the jungle gym. As the others began to circle around me, I changed techniques. Holding both of my hands in tight fists, I raised my arms to my sides and initiated the helicopter spin. They all backed off, rearing my impressive RPM. After a while, I started getting dizzy. One of the fathers decided to try to tackle me. As he ran to me where I stood, dizzy and queasy, time was going real slow. Then I remembered. I had eaten lunch at Chipotle, and the burrito was fighting its way back up to my stomach. I tuned toward... Oh, that's supposed to be turned, Steve. Come on now. I turned toward my enemy and launched a stream of projectile vomit at him, knocking him to the ground. Then I started singing, "Let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor." I grabbed my knuckle blaster stun gun and shoved it into my mouth, running headfirst at my foes, electrocuting them with my teeth. Eventually, they were all unconscious, and I walked home victorious. Good job, Steve. Good job, buddy. You did swell. You just did great. Thanks for helping us end the video out on a high note. So anyway, thanks for going over these unhinged Amazon reviews with me. Great fun, definitely. I look forward to doing it again with you guys sometimes. Bye, see you next time.